So what we have with the Artisan, we've spent most of our time today talking about the Oval and the Sweetheart. The Artisan is a tremendous product. It's solid cast iron. The installation weight is around 600 pounds. It has very large, easy to use firebox with a large loading door and square sides, so it's very easy to load. Nice ash pan down below. Large cast iron surface which you can have pots across, and you can also have a pot like with the Aga cooker, partially on and partially off, so it will take lots. And then we have two ovens, cast iron ovens. The larger one up top, you can see, really nice sized oven, which will give you the same type of cast iron cooking that you get with the Aga. This is a hotter oven, and then down below would be the simmering oven, similar to the simmering oven in an Aga. This is a smaller oven, but again is going to give you a wonderful cast iron radiant heat surrounding the food. The damper on this works a little bit quite differently. This one has basically a sliding piece here that comes out. So what we talked about over there with the slider, this is the same basically concept where you pull this tray out. That will allow the heat to go up and get the food warm, and once it's warm you can push this in most of the way, and that again will push the heat more into the iron and into the stove. What it has too, which helps to keep the heat down with this, is that it has these two insulating lids on top. These are rectangular, whereas the lids on the Aga cooker are oval, and the stove is heavily insulated, and the side clearance is a total of about 6 inches on the two sides, whereas with the Oval and the Sweetheart, the side clearances are 34 inches plus the width of the stove. So the Artisan will fit into a much smaller lateral space than the Oval and the Sweetheart will, and it is also not going to inundate the space with heat. It really does serve a different purpose, which is a cooking, baking primary function rather than the heating function, which is at least as important as the cooking and baking with the Oval and with the Sweetheart. All of our cook stoves have the ability to use outside air, and with increasingly tight homes being constructed across North America, outside air in some municipalities and jurisdictions is now mandatory. So we have optional outside air available for all three models, which will enter the base of each of the models, and the outside air kit is something that we can provide for any of the three models, the Artisan, Sweetheart, and the Oval.